Good day, good people. It's Stephanie of Dr. Stephanie Creates. And today I am coming at you with a very exciting video. At least for me, it's exciting. You can tell by the title, it involves a coveted limited edition, not being made anymore pen. And it is a Estie from Esterbrook. This is the oversized version of Rocky Top. Now, I have told you time and time again that I'm about a year in. April will be a year that I've been in the fountain pen game. So by the time I joined, this pen was already sold and gone. And I pined it for it and just was like, I just wish I could get my hands on it. Well, lo and behold, that pen friend I keep referencing and telling you guys about found this pen just last week in Houston at Drumgool's. We were on FaceTime together, just chatting it up and looking around the store, and she picked it up and she said, well, what is this? And the rest is a blur because I just remember screaming and asking, was that Rocky Top? And as she got it checked by the owner, it was indeed Rocky Top. Look at her. She is gorgeous. I'm going to let it go in just a minute, you guys, and move on to the video and showing an ink and all of that type of thing. But just look at her first. Again, this is oversized, so I wanted to show you as compared to the regular size Estie. So it is the oversized version, but I am still very happy and very grateful nonetheless. So with that being said, I wanted to break back out my shimmer ink journal. If you remember, this is a journal where I just highlight some of my shimmer inks on single pages. And that's what we're going to do today with the ink that I have put inside of Rocky Top. But also, another thing I'm going to do today for the first time is use my new Kakamori steel nib. I kept trying to say, no, I don't need that. I don't need that. But then as I tried to venture out and try other nibs, other dip pens, other things just still weren't the way I really preferred them to be. So I'm hoping and praying that this nib does it for me. Now, I did get the mini nib holder, not realizing it was going to be pocket pen size. But at any rate, I'll get a bigger one in the near future, especially if I do what's right and use this nib for what I purchased it for. So with that being said, we're going to use the nib. I'm going to play with it down at the bottom of the page, do some line variations and kind of see what the writing looks like. But up at the top, I'm going to give that good splat sample of the color. Okay, so what is the color? The color I chose is a Herbon ink. And you guys know me, I am not going to tear up the name. But it looks like it says Coraline de Egypt. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, but that is how it's spelled. Coraline de Egypt. But I will spell it out once we get swatching and messing around with everything. Okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. This is a shimmer ink. So I am going to have to shake it up. I'm sure you can hear that. And today I've decided I'm going to use my spoon to kind of spread it around. And again, I've shown this before, but I've never used it with you guys. It's a spoon on one end and a little muddler on the other. But I'm going to use my pipette to kind of just disperse and drip the ink. Okay. So I've shaken it up. So hopefully shimmer will get dispersed throughout this splat. And I really am trying to saturate it. Let's go with this for right now and see what we come up with. Okay, I get my spoon and just kind of mull this around. Is that the right word, Stephanie? But I'm dispersing it and just kind of moving it about the page. See if I can get a few little puddles and maybe that ink will show up as it starts to dry. But it's just a pretty ink. Okay, so from there, I think that's where we try the nib. Gonna shake it up again. I just really hope I'm doing all these things right. Been watching enough videos, so I hope that I'm getting it right because they say the ink goes into the slits on the nib. I'll move down here a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's a fine line. I'm using the tip. Okay, then I think that, isn't there another? There we go. Kind of angle it. Okay. Trying to mimic what I've been watching. Okay. Well, that was sweet. At least for my first attempt. Totally forgot to bring my ink towel, so I'm glad I have that little wipe right there. Okay, so from there, we see the swatch. We see the pen. I'm going to just bring it close like that. I'm taking the inspiration, of course, from the orangey color. And if you don't know or realize, this pen is a diamond cast pen. I really do hope that the camera is picking up that diamond cast. It is so pretty. Okay. This nib is a medium. Now, as it's drying, I can see some of the shimmer from the ink. I hope that you guys can. And I always forget about being left-handed because, see, now that's in my way. So I should have thought that through. But I am going to try my best. I don't see an ink blotter near here, but I'm just going to go with it and put that on there. And this is an Esterbrook Estie. And I'm going to put Oversized. Rocky Top. I'm going to put up here a medium nib. And then the color is a J. Herbon. Coraline. Okay, I was saying Caroline, I think. Coraline. The Egypt is the color. Okay, now we see my swatch at the bottom has definitely dried up a little bit better than the top, of course, because it's not that large amount. I'm going to do this and try to spread that out a little bit. That didn't dry yet. But yeah, I'm still going to lay it right here, and hopefully you guys can still see the beauty that I was trying to capture. Also, I got my little card here I forgot about. Let's see if there's still ink in this nib. Yeah, a little bit. Perfect. It's enough to make my swatch card. And even though this ink is a sample, you guys know me, it may become a bottle in the very near future. Okay, I think I got it all out of that nib, but grateful for that little piece that I had left. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on real quick and share this with you guys. I was going to do it anyway, and I thought, well, why not go ahead and film it and just share how excited I really am, because I am, guys. I know my voice may not sound all hyper jacked up, but whew, this baby here, I am so happy and glad to have it as part of my ink family. Again, this is the Rocky Top. It is a Esterbrook Estie, but it is the oversized, and it is gorgeous. If you agree, please like this video, please share this video, and also go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, my name is Stephanie of Dr. Stephanie Creates. And until the next video, love on your family and be safe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.